All right, let's see. Mhm. Go ahead, test the game. Hmm. Ugh, I need to grab headphones. Okay. Looks like it's fine on YouTube. Blue Rose. My first YouTube stream comment. If you're okay with it, if there's anyone else in chat too, if you could let me know if it sounds good and everything is working right, that'd be awesome. I'm listening in myself on my phone. It sounds like it's all right. Let me. And if I switch scenes, it should be nothing. Nothing should have changed. I already have Dober. That I actually is in my champions meeting. Hey. I did pull for Xmas Ogre cap, and that did not go good. I think in my UG Taiki video I had 80 something thousand. And I got two. I got two Xmas Ogres. So it did not go good. Let me go ahead and take a look at the Twitch side. So I am multi-streaming, just in case there's people that wanted to watch Twitch TWADs, because I probably will be playing like almost any music. So YouTube VODs will probably get muted, but Twitch VODs should be fine because I have it set up in OBS with Saya's help to automatically take whatever music I'm playing out of the Twitch VODs. No 3 stars when Spark Fogre. I got like 3 Biwa Hayahides and a bunch of Umas I already had 5-star. It wasn't that great. But now I'm Clover rich, I guess. Okay. Let me head over to Twitch. I'll probably Well, once I make sure everything is quality tested, I'll probably make a announcement and then start doing I might do rating runs on a bunch of the Umas I don't have done. Or if there's anyone that has like requests whenever I get to it, I'll probably do that too. But like all these Umas that are A rank, I mean some of these are white borders too. Really long ago. Let me hop onto Twitch. Sure, everything looks alright over there. Seems like everything is fine on that end too. Swap scenes, make sure everything's running good. UG1 with the Fuku speed car? Yeah, for sure. So Fuku speed, as far as I've heard from people that have played JP, I'm not a I've never played on another server, so I'm not like 100% on the effect of it, but from what I've heard, it increases the rating average by a decent margin. I mean, you get was it 30 of every stat, and then the gold skill is very cheap for rating, which is very good. And then with Unity Cup and using Fuku, you can get clairvoyance from the scenario link. So you can inflate your rating pretty high with Fuku speed. So yeah, UG1 should be fairly attainable. I don't think it would take me that many runs, honestly, as long as I get a good one. But that's why there's so much emphasis on hitting UG before Fuku speed. That's the big deal behind it. Alright, well, it looks like both my streamings are working fine. Guess I could swap screens for now. I do see that my text box isn't working though for stream chat. Let me troubleshoot that. Shut up, Prey. Glorious King. I don't know. I think Rappy's a little bit cooler than me, but that's just me. What was I doing? I already forgot what I was doing. Oh, anybody got some input on microphone volume, Spotify volume, or the Uma Musume volume? Does that all sound pretty much fine? I could probably take my earphone out. Pretty satisfied with both. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. A little loud? Okay. Let me go ahead and tone it down by a couple decibels. It does sit a lot closer to my face now, since I got a boom swing arm that sits pretty much directly in front of me, instead of where it was on my desk. Touch quieter. 7.5. Or maybe we'll do like 8. Microphone sound fine now? I adjusted it by like 5 decibels. Might have gone too quiet, honestly. Oh, wait. See the text box now. Let me zoom in on that. Maybe it just took a while for it to show up. Actually, I should Oh, okay. Actually, the looks like the text box is working. Should be fine. Well, nice now. Sweet. Now that that is working, I don't have to check on that anymore. I don't know why it wasn't showing up the text box for a little. Let me refresh my Twitch dashboard. Okay, so that looks fine. I can't make the window smaller. Man, you guys should see my second monitor. This looks like a mess. Oh goodness. I need to figure out some way to adjust this. Why is your stream 60 FPS and your vid 2 FPS? Alright, bro. So I explained this to Saya while I was in the call. I goofed up when I when I was producing that video in post. So what I did was I rendered it in After Effects. I don't use After Effects for this reason alone now. Saya also pointed out I'm not well versed in uploading on YouTube, given it's only my 5th video. I didn't know you could adjust video length in YouTube when you're uploading. But I had like an extra minute and a half of blank video because I forgot to cut it down on After Effects. So instead, what I did was I edited it in Microsoft, cut out the extra minute and a half, and it tanked the quality from my good quality of my other 4 videos to 30 FPS and burned in a microwave. So I kind of messed that one up, if I'm being honest. But it should be fine now. I actually did cut it down in Premiere Pro, which is what I use now instead, just to make it a little bit easier. So I could re-upload it, but the video gained so much traction already that I didn't want to take that one down and re-upload. I might still re-upload the a 60 FPS version, or like a normal quality, I should say. What's up, Maxi? Yeah, we got live content now. I figured live content would make a better experience for gotta sleep. All right, I'll see you later, Altora. Hopefully my VOD should be okay. If you actually want to watch any of it. But yeah, this was a pretty good test. I like this. I appreciate you guys' feedback at the beginning too. But let me see. So we've been running good for 15 minutes. That's a pretty good start. I could probably go ahead and change the title. Oh, you know what? I never even set a title on my Twitch stream. That would probably be a good idea, huh? And then we'll do. Are you #1 now? I don't know. I think it's by chat volume. So the more you type, the more it goes. I don't I'm not familiar with YouTube streaming as much. I think all the stream content I used to consume was Twitch, but since most of my audience is YouTube, I figured it would be easier to have YouTube as the the mainstream platform. We'll just make the stream title we'll go ahead and just do S ranks on the rest of the archive. Maybe S plus. And then we'll do en/GLB. The title. S rank tail? I should. I get S rank probably everyone under normal normal circumstances. For category, Uma, tags, Uma, Usme. Alright. And go ahead and save that. And I will also go ahead and copy that and move it over to YouTube stream. Okay. Now the stream should be well. Let me make sure that this looks right live. Okay, yeah. So I could probably go ahead and close that. I do have my borrow runs open too. Yeah, that is me. That is me. Genuinely. I took that picture 3 months ago after student photos or before the derby. Another day where the kids will have to walk home from school. Oh, we're getting them to train like Uma, so they need to be on their feet more. It's okay. I guess I could make a Twitter announcement now. Let me see. Pull this up. Yeah, we'll probably be streaming for a decent bit now. I do want to stream Champions Meet of Taiki running in it. So S ranking long TT horses. So with TT, I don't really the ranks don't matter an awful lot until you get to the point where you need team rating. But with these ones are kind of special case. So this gold chip was like a 1 in a billion run, so it's kind of hard to explain her. But Creek is a good one. So for Creek, I have low speed just because of my case, where my opponent isn't super strong. But playing around with a 3rd speed card instead of Nice Nature probably would be a good idea. So running something like 3 speed, 2 wit, and Rico should net a pretty decent result, and then using power sparks and stamina sparks as you need. Obviously the higher level that the horses would make it also easier. Each level on each star level is about like 200-250 on in terms of how much rating you net on average. But yeah, long is usually the distance aptitude that is the hardest to S rank. I think most of mine were borderline S plus S, where like sprint and dirt mile, these were all pretty high before I started optimizing them a little bit more. Ayano MLB? So I didn't pull the card. It is a good looking card though. I mean, it had pretty amazing stats as far as most things went. I think the only concern on Maya versus Kita, or I guess Maya versus the other speed cards you run, like Kawakami or anything like that, would be her gold skill only being a front runner skill. So this would be like a front runner only card. I don't know if she justifies the amount of carrots you have to spend for MLB though. They aren't worth very much. That's interesting. I wonder. Let me go to Kita-san. So 25%, 50%, and then I've got to have a Kita-san deck somewhere around here, right? Okay. 25, 30. Oh, she does have 15% training effect, or more. Honestly, could be more. So her baseline is worse with mood effects, assuming great mood, but the training effectiveness makes it almost probably around the same. I'm not sure. I thought about pulling it, but I think he'd be better off with the normal setup, just being Kita-san and something like Biko or something, just to boost stats more. I think I actually wonder what her initial friendship gauge looks like, because she does get the bonus of having power bonus and speed bonus versus Kita-san, who I think only has power bonus. Yeah, it probably lies in the training effectiveness though. Kita-san's is really good. Dude, I have no idea how Zeph is set up for CM. So I don't know, actually. Oh, that's right. I was setting up a tweet. I forgot. Stream is live. Set up on Twitch and YouTube. And have odds with audio while playing whatever music. And links below, and then go ahead and go to YouTube. Is there a way for me to... How do I grab a link for the live stream? Was this it? Stream URL. Just copy paste that, is that in? Gosh, I almost clicked the end stream button like a goon. Hmm. Alright, maybe I'll just post the link to my channel. Go back to YouTube Studio. Wait. Now can I grab a link for this? Oh, shareable link. Awesome. Okay. And now, did I get into Uma? So, early last year, I had seen clips of the I think it was the movie. I'd seen clips of the movie, and I thought the animation looked really, really good. And I had just gotten off watching Blue Lock Season 1, which I had enjoyed. And it seemed like much better than it. And I thought it was really interesting. Found out it was about horse racing. And as a kid, I grew up around horse racing. So that was nice. And I did track and cross country, so the running aspect was cool to me too. It appealed to me on like 3 different bases. And then I ended up watching the entire anime all the way up to Cinderella Grey Season 1. And then I had seen that the game was releasing global in June, which was a couple months away at that point, maybe even just like a month away. So I started playing the game. That's kind of how we ended up snowballing the whole thing. Yeah, I did yearn for the horses as a kid. I think I didn't understand it as much as a kid. and now that I've grown up and I know a lot more about it, it's cool. I wish I could watch more horse racing in person nowadays. Thanks, Anisha. Yeah, TT's funny. I'm hoping that I can kind of like impromptu make a TT guide over live stream instead of just working off my own thoughts like I had initially planned, and then maybe I can segment out a video from the live stream as a separate standalone, which would be good for anyone specifically looking for it. First stream is live. Yeah, that tweet should be fine. Took the Twitch link though. I don't want it to be Twitch. I want it to be YouTube first. Twitch. Link. Paste. Uncle Ned? Yeah. I am pretty old at this point. Favorite Uma? Curran Bouquet. The one I have posted up on the screen. She's not playable yet, unfortunately. God, I wish she would be. I did pull for Xmas Ogre. It went really bad. I pulled last night and I pulled today this morning, and I had to go to Pity to get a copy of her both times. So I did a sorter, and Chio was like 6th or something. Chio's like, I mean, when you start talking about Umazar and JP, I have a couple horses ahead of her. 5 days before Kitasan Black. Ooh, what a what a rough time on the wallet. Yeah, the first time that Kitasan Black came out, that was like D-Day. I remember the FOMO of missing out on Kitasan Black was insane on social media, and I caved on it, and I MLB'd her the first time she came out, not the rerun. That was rough. I wonder, can I? Oh, you can do polls on YouTube. I did not know about that. Yeah, to be honest, even with the amount of carrots it costed for me to MLB Kitasan, I'm so glad I did. She was so strong for that entire period. What did I want to do? Yeah, no problem, Doomslayer. Rappy is definitely the deck builder out of the two of us. I just copy pasted it and just slammed my head into runs until until it worked. I did get really lucky on the 199111 though. That one was super lucky. I also re-rolled on Kita for a second account. So I have this account, and then if I ever wanted to, I have a free to play account that has MLB Kitasan. I actually re-rolled that in one try. I was pretty happy with that. But in case I ever wanted to make free to play content, now I have a free to play account that has MLB Kitasan. So I would assume that the majority of active players have close to MLB Kitasan at this point with the banner coming back out. Wow. Getting over 600,000. So I talked to Asaya about this earlier on Team Trials Understanding. It is a little hard to explain in like a condensed form, but I was brought to the attention that most people don't or not most people, I should say. I feel like most people would know about this, but the scoring breakdown info, I had talked to some people that didn't even know that this was a thing. But if you ever took a look at it, you could see where most of your points come from. And I think one of the general misconceptions is that you have to 1, 2, 3 like every single race. But Maru's only getting 26,000 points from winning. Well, I guess you could factor this into. So 30,000 points from winning, but it's not even half her points. But it's actually quite a bit less than half her points just from winning. The big ones that are gonna be something that you want is obviously having someone get first place, but the team bonus of everyone finishing top 5 is pretty significant across all 5 teams. Opponent rating is huge. Yeah, opponent rating does a lot of work. And then skills and uniques. So all of her skills, this is more than half her points here. So 37,000, a little bit less than half. But you could attribute strong start from the skills too. So you could honestly say that it's 40,000. So it would be more than half her points. Target time is kind of an outlier. This is mostly kind of if it happens. But skills are probably the biggest thing, plus the positioning bonus. So I think that's probably something that's missed a lot. Positioning bonus, just having an Uma of each running style on a team. Trying your best not to stack running styles, like not running Grass Wonder on pace so that you have two. If you're able to get one of each on each team, you have the chance of hitting that positioning bonus each race, and it stacks up. So I mean, if you get 5,000 points across 3 Umas, that's 15,000 points across the whole thing. So it can be a lot. Try to make different positions on every Uma. Yeah. That's a good first baseline to follow. Oh, my first Twitch chat. Did it show up on stream? I want to make sure. I need to zoom in. I can't see. I don't see it. Wait. Yes? No, that didn't work. Oh, it's Maya? What's up, Maya? My I think it was supposed to work for both YouTube and Twitch for the stream. And Overwatch. Ogre is cheat code for dirt. Yeah, so if you're a little bit lower on Uma availability, Ogre is probably one of the top options for dirt. I mean, if she wasn't a sprinter and I didn't have Taiki or Digita, she'd probably get slotted there. I mean, you can flex her across almost all of these. Sprint's a little funny, but the other 4 distances you can pretty much put Ogre anywhere. And now you have Christmas Ogre too, which increases her survivability. Unige unfake on sprint, just for my scenario. I don't recommend her for a normal situation where you have a good opponent. Unless you have S sprint, I feel like she's too volatile. Actually, I could do a run right now and show you that she can be a bad idea. Oh, and Ogre. Interesting. I have never experimented with an Ogre. I feel like any end closer can be really good, especially if you have the capability of using the oh, what is that one speed card? I forget who it is, but the one that gives you Crusader. That skill's super good. Building for a remake in CM? See, I don't know. I do want to build for it, which would be the first time that I'd in a while for me to build for CM. But long CM is much tougher on Team Chazumas to hang in. So I was gonna make one like semi-ace for it. So we'll see. Now, if I go back to the rating I was with all the padding Umas, yes, it'd be all NPCs. But these are all actual trainers. Selectively pick TT opponents, yes. So when you get to super high rating, like 233k for example, you would have seen him right here. I think he was on the last refresh. But Anton is the first opponent that pops up where he has a really easy team to beat, and you can farm high scores off him. Wonky is right now the best one, so you'll see him on all my high scores I run against him. So let me see. We'll see if sprints score as well or not. Man, that run went really bad. Oh my goodness, 850. So yeah, she was probably last. So The reason why Unish is kind of iffy is, I mean, you can see she didn't even proc her ult, and she's supposed to run away far enough that she can. But I'm pretty much gambling on the idea that she gets far enough away, and then procking all the skills. I mean, she didn't really proc. She missed like 3 golds and a bunch of whites. So I don't know. I've always been very hesitant on recommending Runaway Suzuka. I think it's much more consistent when she has Sprint S, but I haven't been lucky enough to get a good one. But again, against Wonky specifically, this is the only reason why I made her run away. With Wonky specifically, he has 3 front runners. So to get the positioning bonus against him, I run her as runaway, and then I just hope that she finishes top 5 while getting her unique. So I don't truly recommend Runaway Suzuka. I would much rather have her as normal, but just because my opponent is Wonky, I run her as runaway. Does Wonky know he's getting farm? Yes. So the reason why I don't really consider 1 mil as a solo effort is because we do communicate with Wonky. Anton doesn't play that much anymore, so it's kind of like a gray area. But we did used to communicate with him too. But Wonky will change his team as people need him to for high scores. And all his Zumas are really easy. Wonky deserves more carrots for his padding ability. He did actually get carrots for it. When we got 1 mil, there was someone who had put a bounty on it, and both me and him got 60,000 from them. So that was very nice. It's like getting a speedrunning bounty almost. So it's very cool. What? I thought he gave you 60k. I didn't know that was your account. I thought you got 60. Was it 30? I thought it was like a pity or something. I need to scroll up through chat. Chat moving fast, man. I can't keep up with all this. Why is Crusader any good? My Twitch chat. Forgot to look. Crusader is really good because it's like stupid cheap. Like it's like 180 for a gold, and it score. I mean, it's obviously a gold that scores. So it's like the Coast is Clear. So the Coast is Clear is like insanely cheap, like 220 for its baseline score. It activates like almost every time, and you get a ton of points for it. Kind of like the same ideas as Center Stage for anyone using Kawakami. I mean, you activate that gold, it's worth a lot of points. So I think it's 1200 base points, and then for me, my opponent rating basically doubles it, and then plus ace bonus and all that stuff. So you're looking at like 3,000 points per gold skill almost on my end. For someone else, it might be more like 2,500 points, but it's still really good. So the more cheap gold skills you can find, like the Coast is Clear, Crusader, Center Stage, it's really beneficial to your team trial score. I think like I mentioned before, I think the point a lot of people miss on team trials is getting skills that are going to activate every time. That's why high wit is so important, or higher wit, I should say, like more than 650, 600. Not just like 400 like we had before in CM1, CM2, but getting enough wit where your skill activation chance is a little bit better. Like here. So if I edit this text source, I'll edit this real quick. But the wit formula is 100% divided by 9,000 minus your wit. So if you have 600 wit, it would look like this. Or was it this thing? Or am I think this was it. I'm pretty sure this is the formula. You gotta go, Maki? Okay. Yeah, I'll see you later. But yeah, so now I think this is it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I might have this wrong. Because it's been a while. I want to make sure this is right. 100. Oh, I have it reversed. So it's this. It's this. Okay. So 100, if you have 600 wit and you take the base number of 9,000, this will be your skill activation chance. So 9,000 divided by 600 is 15. So you'll have an 85% skill activation chance. I can't spell. So this is why enough wit is important. It's like a bell curve almost. So if you have 400, it's a lot worse. I believe it's 75%. Let me make sure. Oh, it's actually even worse. 70. Or wait, no, I think it's 70%. 100 on us. So 77.5%. For a difference of 200 wit, you get 7.5%, and that stacks with every skill that you have too. So that's why. Let me set this back up. That's why wit is pretty important when you're talking about team trials. Anyway, because if you're able to get the like 650, you have a better chance of hitting all your skills across each of the rerolls that you have. And Plata and GeoGebra. Let me see. Let me see if that's something I can do real quick. Tried. Oh, it's not letting me open up a new tab. GeoGebra. Take X. Or I guess it would be Y. Y is equal to 100 minus 9,000. Where's divided by X. Okay. So yeah. So when you are at, this is obviously like 0 wit or something, but the point at which it starts to become a negative increase is somewhere around 650 or so. The percentage becomes like I did it by 50s, but around 650 is when it's like less than 0.5% gain and it starts to go down. So I think around here it was still like gosh, I can't really remember. Is there a way for me to just wanted to take a break from studying physics? Yeah, sorry man, this TT stuff gets serious. But yeah, this is what the percentage curve looks like for wit to skill activation chance. But once you start getting past like 650, the plateau is pretty significant the higher you go. So there's just like right around here is where you want to be at minimum. I think my vodka is like 670 or 690. Oh, 67. Wish I could like click on the point and like see how much it was. I guess I could zoom in. But you can see like here 400 is around that 77%. And then if I go all the way up to 700 wit, you got more of a, what is that, 86.5, 87% skill activation chance. The difference between 700 and like 900 is a lot lower than 400 to 600, 650. Because this is only 90 now, and I went up 200 wit. But yeah, that's kind of how it works on the wit curve and why it's important. Wear guide? I'm trying, man. I figured this would be a little bit better than a guide, because now I can answer like specific questions, honestly. And then I could cut it out. But when it comes down to cards to pick from, did you roll down on all cards specifically giving good TT golds? So, well, I didn't get into TT until after Kawakami was a thing. If I'd gone into TT before Kawakami was a card, I would have pulled for that card, MLB. But yeah, at this point, I'm more pulling for good TT cards and Umas. But Christmas Ogre was, I mean, she seems so meta that I just pulled her anyway. Staying in class 6, is it better to get like high team score or actual TT Umas if I'm only like 210 team score? Okay. So I feel like it's better to get actual TT Umas instead of like recycling CM, for example. Because even if I, say for example, go against someone with a legitimate team, like Nutrition. If I go against Nutrition, lose all my races, right? Which I probably will. He has a legitimate team. Alright, well, maybe not Sprint. But even with 3 losses there, my score is still 827,000. And that's just from all skills. So on medium, I didn't win. But second place, 20,000 points. But the rest of the score is all skills. So you can see 22,000 points from just activating skills, which is more than her placement. Not to mention all the good positioning bonus and all that stuff. My opponent rating is also just going to be a lot higher, so it's a lot harder to say. But on the off chance that you end up getting an easy opponent, whatever team rating you're at, it helps a lot to have TT specific Umas. So I did want to explain this in the video, but now that I'm doing streams instead, it makes it a lot easier. But the main goal, especially when you start getting to like medium and long TT, of course you want to have as high speed as you can, cap speed preferred, for getting placement consistently. But you want to min-max your stamina. You don't want to waste too much time or turns at all, really. With Rico, it's much easier on medium and long to hit those stamina goals. And I'd just mostly say to play around with your legacy sparks instead. So adding more stamina sparks to help you hit the minimum goal. So for example, Creek is much easier to do it for as far as a normal TT goes. Let me scroll back to when I made a legitimate one that would be relevant. So like this. So I have her almost cap speed. Her stamina is only 829, and the ref doc and stuff says like you need like an ungodly amount of stamina, but for her specifically, she has a 7.5% heal, which makes her incredibly strong on her survivability. And most of these long TT races are run on tracks that are less than 3,200, less than 3,000 meters even. So if I go in here, you have a 2,600 meter, not that long. And this one you have a 2,600 meter, which is also not long. This one, you do get the unlucky 3,600 meter roll. This one, you get 2,600 meters, and then the one that I missed, 32. So 3 out of 5, you're running 2,600 meters. But I mean, it's not that much longer than medium. So if you have like 5 chances of it, you can just build your stamina for 2,600 to 3,200 meters, because that's generally where all your races are gonna be ran. You don't have to go overkill on stamina as much as you think. And if you have heal umas like this, you can go a lot lower. So like, I mean, this Grass Wonder does great, and she only has 680 stamina, but because she has a heal unique and Swinging Maestro, which is relatively consistent, cooldown's a little bit less consistent, especially if the track is too short for cooldown to activate in a good spot. But this survives pretty much everything. Is this FL? No, this is not Fastliner. This was pure races in SP. I got pretty good RNG on this one, yeah. Two of my CM aces are actually consistently my high scorers. I mean, you do get a bump because they're likely winning the races. But if I, like for example, if I was to put in my old CM ace, which I don't know if I still have her. Okay. Like her skill count's way down, which is the issue. So on the highest high roll, like assuming that you get a good run, the ceiling for this one is much lower, and I mean she's only got like a 77% chance of activating everything. There's a couple nuances that have to be considered with TT. You're kind of playing for a more extreme run where you get good scores on everything. You're not playing for like ultra consistency, but you're playing for enough. Long tachyon, yeah. I think if long tachyon, I mean, works great. If you didn't really want to be too worried about stamina, it's okay to stack like Creek and Tachyon if you want to have a much easier time building long. High rewarding secret events, but too much mood downs. I actually haven't done a Narita run at all. I just got her though. Feels hard to balance skill activation and good team placing. Yeah, that's kind of where I figured the disconnect would be when you have easy opponents. When you start getting to S team ranks and S1 team ranks versus someone that on average is probably around A4 or A3. It can be much harder, especially when you don't have free opponents to race against. Gold skill equals 200 Sam. So it's it's relative to whatever your stamina is. So it's a little bit harder. Like a gold skill on a sprinter who has 400 stamina isn't going to be worth as much stamina as a gold skill on a long runner who has like 1,000. So it is relative to the stat that you have, since it's percentage based. I'll have to do an Narita Taishin run. Maybe I should start off with runs on Umas I haven't touched yet. Mostly waiting for the guide, but when do you decide to take the non-G1 optional races? Doing only G1s on mile-long capable runner ends up being around 17 races, but I see most of your Umas around 26. So for long, let me go ahead and go in here. So with most of the team trial Zumas, I'm mostly getting my, especially with Unity Cup. Obviously in Unity, your trainings snowball the later that you go into the run, because of how training works in Unity Cup. So essentially what I'm doing on most of these Zumas, you can see I have like 6 extra races before I even get to hopeful stakes. But I'm essentially investing that the run is going to go well later, and I'll have all this extra SP early career, and I can get more big trainings later in the run. And then whenever there's like a turn that doesn't have great trainings or anything later in the run, you can decide whether to use a recreation or you can choose to race. But if you looked across each of my TT Umas, yeah, they have 25 races, but there's like 7 in early career. I think Gold Ship was an exception, but anyone that has A mile and A medium is someone that you can do that on. So my Bourbon has 3, 4, 5, 6 junior year races. Prioritize G1 over decent training later on. It depends. So if it's like a curve. So at the start of the career, it's much easier to race instead of picking trainings. The later into the career and the higher your training facilities are, the more likely you want to pick a good training over running a G1. But there is like a scale to it. It's just that the scale tips depending where you are in the career and what level your training facilities are. Yeah, there's quite a bit of thinking that goes into it. It'd be much easier for me to have like an example in front of me to explain, but most of these Zumas are running a lot of races before senior year. Senior year is a lot more of their career goal races. Hate when I have to think. I know, man. It is tough thinking. I don't really like thinking either. The extra races not get in the way of maxing friendships. So I should mention that these runs aren't like, I'm not like popping these runs out in like a few attempts. A lot of these, I mean, so many of these are multiple doors. So there's a lot of early career leaves here. But the earlier in the career, it's the same thing with racing early versus training later. As long as your friendships are at rainbow range late in the career, that matters a lot more. The SP is significant because you get more skills for team trials. Yeah, it's a little funny. It'd probably be easier to get a lot You don't go for that many early races, really, Coco? I'm actually kind of interested now. I want to see. Yeah, I go for a ton of early races. Let's see, Condor would be a good one. Oh wow. Yeah, a lot more G1s. Yeah, so that's funny. Yeah, no, I do it completely differently. I do a lot of early and investing into a late snowball. Is early run just hitting Unity training / races to level up trainings faster? TT, it's a man. I should really do a run, honestly, and just kind of go over it, because I haven't uploaded a double PAL TT run yet, which I feel like would be helpful. So maybe I should. Let me think about who I should do this on. Who is my weakest? And who would be easier to do? I think a front runner would probably be the best. Actually, Falco is a good one. I think my Falco is kind of middling. But maybe I should do a run on her. Happy with my Creek. It's kind of unfortunate she doesn't win. I mean, if she I should do another run. Or actually, I could just go here. I mean, even if they don't win, like in my medium team, like my Bourbon almost never wins, but she's still pumping out like a ton of points. Same thing with Maya. Like they just have so many skills that it generally doesn't matter. But my medium's kind of a special case. I guess Mile would be a better example. Like almost nobody except for Smaru wins in Mile, but they have enough propulsion from all their skills that it's okay. How much extra score that does the support bonus give? Not as much as you'd think, honestly. So because it works off of the base score, it's only 1800. If it was working off of the total score, it would be worth a lot more. But about like, what is that? Each percent probably. I'm not sure. But the difference between like 5% of support bonus isn't insane. I don't know how much it would be. It'd probably be around like 20,000, maybe 5%. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's more than that. But just because it works off of base points, it makes it not as crazy as it would seem. I mean, like surface level, you would think that it increases the total score by 18%. 5% is like 20,000. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought about. Is double PAL worth if I only have MLB 1 Rico and MLB 1 Tazuna? I've done 1 LB Tazuna because that's what I have. But I feel like not having an MLB Rico would suck a little bit. It'd probably be more preferable to just run an extra wit card. Kinda like, but I think Coco might have something set up like that. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, something like this. So like 3 wit cards, 2 speed cards. Yeah, I feel like it'd be more preferable to do something like that. Maybe borrow like an MLB Rico or something. Yeah, same thing here. Just another wit card instead. Dude, it's getting hot in my room. I need to switch out these pants. They're too comfy. Goodness. Okay. So let me set up a Falco run because I haven't done double POW as a video yet, and I could get a double POW video out of this, which would be nice. So we'll go ahead, and I think I'd actually prefer my Smaru here. Yeah. It does have good hints. I just don't like her having that much stamina. That might be okay. Then I have a turf Saiyan. I do. Okay, yeah, B turf is pretty nice. What does this one look like? That's pretty good. Does this one look better? They're like the same, but I think I'd prefer the more power. Or I could gamble on C. We'll stick with this, and this should be easy enough on stamina. It's not my TT deck. I think what I was doing before was running Suzuka instead of Kawakami. Oh, look at Rappy, bro. Rappy already got this to MLB? Holy sh... Holy crap. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. It does have, I mean, it does look like it has good hints there. He should probably be an excellent pair with Kita-san, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it's really good for this. Oh, wrong card. Where's she at? Not blind. There she is. Gosh, I forgot what my card setup looked like for this. It's my Taz Nabara. When do I think I'll be able to get the TT guide out? So, I'm more thinking about essentially doing it on stream, and then if I feel like the explanation on stream is good enough, then I could just section that out and make that into a video. I wanted to break it up into parts to where I have like a score explanation, the tier list breakdown, and then the like deck recommendations and stat recommendations and such. But maybe that's something I could do around this weekend. I want to have it scheduled so I could have like an idea of what I want to run through during it. Neb ref doc income. It would be nice if we could blow up that ref doc. What do I want to run on her? Oh, that's right. TTL. You. And unrestrained. This should be fine. Is there anything that I could run instead? No question mark, that's fine. No worries. I think this is as good as I can get for now. Yeah, we'll go ahead with this. I think that should be fine. And then we'll see how this run goes. I could definitely turn this into a double PAL example video though. Especially since I haven't uploaded one. People will probably want to know how double PAL gets played out. Oh. Man, I need to I do need to remember how to play for team trials though. Because now I'm so rating rotted that I kind of just wanted to, I almost just straight up recreationed at the start. Send you my account and help me how to, let me make a deck to consistently hit S ranks. So with the TT team, it's a little different. If I still had my rating team, it would be a lot better to understand. But as far if you just want to go for S ranks and not like a competent TT Uma, it would just be the actually I guess Coco's would be like what you're looking for. But going 2 speed and 3 wit cards and Rico it's usually enough to hit a good rated Uma for team trials. Can you get almost 800 with 1 support card? I play a lot more for wit explosions than most people probably would. When you're running, especially if the wit card's like only bourbon like I have right now, I play a lot for wit explosions versus others. And of course I have 3 speed cards on an Uma that has I believe she has a 20% speed growth. So you can be a lot more relaxed about speed here. Perspective, how many doors or tries until you get a TT Uma you're happy with? Oh lord. It varies between a front runner and anything else because of the Rico date. So if it's a front runner, it's not as many. But if it's like a late surger or anything, it's much worse. What do I want to go for here? I could play safe or I could gamble. You can hold left click to check trainings. Really? What? What the hell? New tech? I didn't know that. Does it matter if I let go? Oh. Wait, was I supposed to know this? Can you make the best shatterproof build on global? Mods ban that guy. No, I did not know that. That's crazy. What? It's how you scroll on mobile? What the hell? No. I didn't know you could do that. Man, that'd be nice. I accidentally train all the time. But I don't Man. I kind of like the idea of getting tabs in it early. If she showed up. Oh my goodness. Amazing. That's what we like. U and E to scroll through training? What? That's crazy. I'm learning so much. Maybe you guys should make a guide, not me. I'm learning right now. Okay, so we got Tasuna, which is nice. So this is kind of weird. The strength of Tasuna will, or the strength of Double Pal will come into. Hello? Huh? What the fuck happened? What happened? Did I enter the wrong career? Oh my god. So you got 9, yeah, actually true. Oh my god, this run is cursed. What an awful run. I don't know if I can make a video out of this anymore. Oh my god. Dude, I've never seen Smart Falcon get torched like that. Let alone a front runner. How's that even happen? Kind of like that training. Good old guts training. Stream run, by the way, yeah. We're throwing for content, just like Fanani said. I gotta make the first stream interesting. Yeah. We're doing handicap rounds. Lord have mercy. Chat. I mean, that's pretty good. Do it? Yeah, okay. Dude, this run is so bad, man. Yeah, this run is so bad. Oh my god. What is happening? I mean, at least I didn't get DOI. Don't overdo it. Dude, I don't think we're gonna be able to make a good video out of this one. Gosh. Oh my god, I forgot I can't even do the G3 on this turn. Holy cursed. This is quite bad. I also feel like my brain is so rating rotted now. I don't even know what to I don't really remember how I did team trials training. Low key. Did I not use agenda? What's agenda? Is that like the race plan? This is when FL shows up. I'd actually explode. Yeah, I do have basically every race on the schedule memorized. If you are talking about the race tracker stuff. I got Xmas Ogre. I haven't, well, on this CM I'm doing the funny rating brand. Dude, this is such a bad team trials, man. Oh man. Maybe I just don't know how to train Team Child anymore after doing Taiki so much. I've like lost every bit of knowledge on how to do it. I'm not even gonna get sympathy because Rico won't show up on I do know about the I've never opened it because I know it all in my head, but it is kind of funny that it's on the right side of the screen. I didn't know what it was. Dude. Oh my gosh. No Rico. It's tough. It's really tough actually. Might have to I don't really want to give up these G1s here though. If only she did like her random. Oh, of course. And finally on like a white rainbow when I have to race. An asshole. This run is so fried. At least I have like super high speed. What the hell are you doing here? All right, well this run ain't gonna be relevant. I'm not sure if I can use this for a video, but I might still be able to get like a halfway decent one. Maybe. This is pretty poor though. We did get a double orb explosion, so we'll just run against uphill. We stole Suzuka, so now Spay's stuck with Rudolph. Win. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the 40 runs that get doored after that first year. Pretty amazing. Do I ever rush in the first year? Under good circumstances with double PAL, I never rush. Ideally. In a good scenario, and you're running two PAL cards, you never have to rush. Holy crap. Dude, that's crazy. I'm like never gonna have to train speed ever. Is Aoi a good pal? Man, you could ask Coco about that. Coco got some experience. I was fraud? Oh no. Well, I guess not. I don't know. I mean, when your two other options for two pals are Rika and Tazna, it's just kind of fried. I don't think there's a route where I would see her as the second option. See, this is where I would go for races. Even though I had a triple unity training right there, I've already blown up 4 orbs. My speed is already like incredibly high, and I'm low on SP for average. Like even here, so I have like a single rainbow, no PAL speed training, but I know that there's a G2, G1, or not G1, G3s on this, and my next turn I'm already running a G1, so I don't get punished for running 3 races in a row. And I did see this comment before. G2s and G3s give the same amount of benefit. So running a G1 or a G2 and a G3, they just give different fan counts. They give the same stats and the same SP count. So I'll always run a G3 versus a G2 unless for some reason I need the fans, but generally in my runs I'd always have enough fans. Wow, that inspo was trash. Yeah, so 622 speed, even on a 20% Uma is crazy at this point. This Falco is fast as hell. How much money have I spent on this game? Next question. Okay. So this turn, I just gotta move down, right? So, and I don't have a good rainbow turn, even though I do kind of like this idea. I'm getting more power. I would much rather than recreation for mood or take that power training. I would much rather run the NHK Mile Cup on this turn. What's the snack of the day? I'm eating toffee right now. I also got some Milano cookies right here, which I might also mac on. Are you a jobber? I am. Today is my off day. Oh, that's another good point. If you have like a mood down event, I mean, you could always... These are set on everyone's career, which ones give you that event. I don't know those by memory. But you could always have the chance of getting a mood up event like that. So same thing here. My speed is already like incredibly high, so I would either recreation or race here. Now we're just gonna race on Tokyo Yushin. Predetermined? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're predetermined. I'm almost 100% on that. Because before, when I would do runs, there were a couple Umas where I knew which ones were the mood up events, so I would specifically target them. Where do you find out which ones give elated coverage? I have no idea. I just run the race and sometimes I get it. Wait. And then we'll take Tazuna's big mood up. Yeah, I'm almost 100%. It's set races. It's not random. I specifically remember it from before when I would do the same Uma, because I would remember which one gave it to me. We're gonna go dazzling. I'm not too confident against Lucky. Yeah, there's a couple circles in there though. Ah, we can win medium long dirt, right? We'll be okay. Any advice on how to improve team trial score? I mean, it's mostly the same things I said earlier. Focusing more on not overstamming as much, adding more wit, running a few more races and getting more skills. I think skills are more of the name of the game, and also not buying like expensive skills. that are going to make sure that you win. Same thing with inherited uniques. Inherited uniques are pretty expensive for how much score they give. They also don't help your rating as much as aptitude skills or normal skills either. Dude, I need some wit training. Also, side note, I haven't... Oh wait, no I have. I'm tripping. I was about to say I haven't gotten Rico's date. I've already done like 2 recreations really. Tripping out my mind. Probably just wit training out of here. Luckily, with how high... Jesus. Shit. I guess. I have so much speed. We could just wit train the rest of the run at this point. Yeah, we way over cap in speed with this one. Goodness. Well, I do like the Suzuka hint, but I feel like I would get cooked and just get speed stat. Oh well, I'll probably... Is she good at sprint? I don't really like double Bs. Let's run a G3. Our stats are so high that I'm prioritizing a lot more races at this point, which is like what I talked about earlier. I could totally do another run and fact check myself on that elated coverage too. Alright, you got this. Why? Why'd you lose? -10. Thank you. Man, we're looking like a pretty dumb horse right now, though. We got enough stamina sparks that we can just take skill points here. Oh, new card. What's it give? 10 speed. Take another recreation here. Yeah, you'd think Smart Falcon would have like weight growth or something. Kinda weird. Kinda not very smart. Also, losing JVC is crazy. Losing a dirt race with her is crazy. And these trainings are not helping me. Oh, but she wins the turf mile race. I see. Naturally. Oh yeah, we need more of that. Need more of those, the wit stat gains out of races. Okay. Looks a little better. We need that like 30 more times. All 3 Smart Falcons have 0 weight growth. That's incredible. I was building her for TT, trying to do like a double pal example, but my god, this run like fell off a cliff at the start. This run went really bad at the start. Now we might not race the top option because they are B rated. Just gotta make sure. Might not crack S rating? Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty rough. Oh, okay. We're fine. This is annoying though, because now that I took middle on the 3rd race, that means I could get turf queened on the 4th. Which isn't fun. Man. Low key need to bring wit sparks on this motherfucker, bro. Oh no. He's so dumb. Yeah, so he's got not even a rainbow and I have like 800 speed. Be like in this training, I'm almost inclined to take the speed, but she's so dumb that I kind of want to take the wit. And I think I am. I can always high roll speed super late in the run because of how the training facilities work. Yeah, I like this a lot more. SP looks okay. It's a little low though. I really did like forget how to TT train. So the later in the run and the more your team rank goes up, the more your facility levels go up. That's how Unity Cup works. The later in the run, the higher your facilities levels will be, and the better the training is. I'm gonna take a medium. And then we'll get a mood up next turn too, so I didn't have to waste on that. And I hope I get like a Unity Cup spark here. Something to make her smarter. Corner adept, that's nice. Level 1, that's not that nice. Race again. Dirt mile, make it easier. But we're looking at about like 550 wit right now. After URA is done. We're looking at about 575 wit now after URA is done. But I mean, it's still pretty low. I'd prefer her to be like over 700, especially with how I roll her speed stat was. So we'll take this G1 because we could realistically we could have speed in like a couple turns later, and then we'll use the recreation we have with Tasna. Or we'll train more. I have a bourbon hint there with the direct, or not the director, the interviewer. Okay, we get more wit. That's okay. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll be at 1500 SP after Teo Show 2. Recovery, that's fine. Kind of hoping for wit rainbows the whole way through summer, and then we'll get like ideally like one or two big speed rainbows later. How many career runs do I have total? It's a lot. It's like 1400, but that doesn't include like doors or anything, or runs where I give up early. It'd be a lot more if it included that, like way more. Oh. I mean, there's like no shot I beat them either. Oh, that's not cool. Why they got Taiki and dirt? Yeah, I am just gonna go mid on that. It's not worth it. I mean, the chance of me beating them so low with this run. I have a lot of orbs ready, but no explosions at this point. Yeah, I lost one race to middle. There's no way. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, we got S speed. That's good for Zenith prospects. Getting S rank speed unlocked is pretty big. Well, that's not great. I don't... man. I don't really want to take that. I need wit. Yeah, Turf Queens is way more Final Boss than Zenith. I don't get it. I've had like multiple runs where I've lost to Turf Queens and I beat Zenith. Just don't make sense. They're always just like super strong. Dude, look at how many uni trainings I have like at orb level. Oh my gosh, finally. Finally getting wit orbs. Smart Falcon's getting smart. It's a miracle. Alright, yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. We get like two more speed trainings at this point and we'll be at cap. So we'll probably most likely use, yeah, we will. We're gonna use a recreation here since we moved down. Our trainings are mid. We'll use Rico since we don't need that much energy. I usually like to use Rico if we're above half energy. If we're below half, then I'll use Tasma's. We do have Beako and Wit, which is kind of nice. But I could run a G1 here instead. Or direct. Or yeah, we'll run G1. And I really wish that we could get more explosions though. The explosions are tough. Also, I had just noticed, I mean we're on event 2 of Bourbon and Suzuka. They haven't even finished yet. That's not good. Alright, so we're just gonna hope that we get one more speed training now. And that will be capped. That's not the right one. We already got focus hint, so we'll take speed. I would blow that orb up if there was a rainbow there. No, I didn't complete the fan promising. I don't really prioritize it all that much. I also don't remember which courses are that for turf. But does it give stat or SP? I don't remember. I forget what else it gives aside from the hint. Okay, I'm gonna use that to guarantee a speed turn if we get a good one. Oh, doesn't Falco run like 2 dirt G1s at the end? I showed it in Champions. Might be like cooked on turns. I don't think we're gonna get TTL. Oh, it's all bad. Oh man, I have like 7 orbs ready, man, and just none of them are blowing up. Okay, Xmas training. Maybe I could do a an Arima CM training maybe. Maybe I'll make her my half ace. I do actually want to train her. I think the only problem I have with Ogre Xmas is her growths. Her growths are kind of funky. 15 speed, 15 stamina. But with Rico in this scenario, it's a lot harder to train stamina. Or at least like viably, in my opinion. I feel like power growth and weight growth is a lot better. Alright, let's see. One. Oh. Oh! Nice. End closer Xmas Ogre. Is that what the strategy for her is? Is end closer? I haven't looked too far into her kit, but she has Gormon, doesn't she? For one of her recoveries. That's not good enough. Alright, so since we haven't gotten concentration and this speed training is kind of mid, this is where we can use Tasma. We do get concentration, which is kind of nice, but I don't think this Falco is gonna be more viable than the one I have. How has RNG been treating you? Man, you should have seen the start of this run. You should have seen the start of this run. He's kind of cooked in Arima. I see. Actually, I can show you how our RNG's been going. Let me go ahead and take this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's great. Pretty awesome. Man, this Falco ran a ton of races. I did not realize. Alright, well, hopefully we get a Bourbon Rainbow on the... and like someone else on Wit next turn. So that we could cap speed and get more Wit. I think the problem with long TT, her competition is just so strong. Because I mean, you're like directly comparing her against Super Creek, Gold Ship, and man, that is tempting. I like really want to hit Wit, but there's 2 orbs here that could be 2 good good hints, so we're gonna take that. I think the issue with long Christmas Ogre is her competition. I mean, it's just so strong. I mean, you have to be better than Super Creek, which is like nearly impossible. Gold Ship is a really good accessible option. And then, I mean, if you have Healer Grass Wonder, that's automatically your third Uma too. But I mean, she could work. She'd be a really good like ace Uma if you're able to hit the recoveries needed for unique. Ooh, my foot just got a cramp. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, corner depth. Straight away. Concentration. Center stage. No TTL is rough. Straight away. Yeah, held high. Stabby. Use pride. Action gale, straight away depth. Oof. Low key, we're taking angling and scheming. Might take both those Ricos. Or not Ricos, those uniques. I just don't like trending in the charts all that much on Falcon. I get worried about that one proccing. remember if Nakayama is a popular course. Consistent procs, yeah. I don't remember if Nakayama is that popular. Let me check. Dirt. Base frequency. No, it's not. Kind of stuck here on what to pick. I guess I'll just pick Aoi. Boy, Aoi. One of those two. I mean, she has skills, but I don't think she outperforms my other one. Yeah, she asked. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty good, ain't it? But I mean, she's pretty decent. Her stamina is surprisingly lower than I thought it would be, especially for having 2 stamina sparks or 2 3-star stams. Thank you, Slammer. I appreciate that. Yeah, that run was pretty especially at the start. The start of that run was goofy. Oh, I should have done a ×2 thing. Forgot. I actually want to get the Wellfire card. Yeah, it is pretty low RB because of Suzuka. I'm not sure about her. 2-wit, 2-speed, 2-pow on a few of them. It's on those rating Umas, or not rating Umas, the skill Umas that I have in medium long. I'll watch those later. I think like Creek. I think Creek actually might be 3-wit. Okay, now she's 2-2. But yeah, I have Maya. I think is 3-1, and then Bourbon is 2-2 maybe. Yeah. See. Look at your Creek. Let me see. Have you made a new one? Is it 4-wit? That'd be awesome. It is 4-wit. Jeez. No concentration attempt? That is pretty crazy. Yeah, my Bourbon is strictly for scoring points. So with Wonky, she always finishes pretty well. Like she's 3rd here. And she still scores like 56,000. Even though she's not like the best on stats. She's just mainly for scoring. I had a fun ATT long Saiyan attempt. I didn't end up replacing Gold Chip, but she has a ton of skills. I mean, it really is a lot. I think the hard part with Saiyan is against my Grass Wonder. It's kind of hard for her to get her unique off. I don't know. I thought she was kind of weird. This Gold Chip's still pretty good too, anyway. Advice to get S. So it differs on if you're just going for rating or if you're just going for a good Uma. My advice changes between the two. But generally you're getting S from having cap speed, high power, and high wit. That's how it usually goes. And then all the skills, of course. What can I do now? Parkour one was so bad I don't really want to do it again. I could try an ogre run. Damn, she does have a bunch of recoveries. That's crazy. What is what's her ult conditions again? Let me see. Redo bourbon? That bourbon's so good though that I don't really want to. It's so hard to S her with the strategy. Go to Game Tora. I want to see what Ogre's proc conditions are. I know it needs like three recubs to proc. Okay, so it's just 3 recubs. That's it. God, I just wish she had better gross. That's all it is. I think this is a funny gold. I didn't even know that that passing pro had a gold. I have sneezed. Oh. Thank you, Kempu. I kind of want to do an Xmas Ogre run. Can you try an S Maru for score? Oh yeah, good. I remember someone asking about that. Haru rating run? God. I remember the last time I tried that, I didn't get an S. And it was with like a pure rating deck. It was so bad. Alright, so if we're just going for straight score, we're just gonna come down here and go all power. So as many power sparks as you can when going for rating, of course. And ideally you get as many A aptitudes as you can too. So that opens up the rating, or not the rating, the skill pool, and you can get straight away corner skills from orb explosions. That's like the biggest thing out of rating. Oh, this is quite the. That is not a rating deck. That's funny. So we'll go Kitabiko. We got sprint, so we'll take perfect prep. Or actually, we won't take that. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of. I don't know if this is a good idea over. Well. Kita Rico SRs. That's not a bad idea. Should I try an S with a Rico borrow, maybe, and limit there? I don't know how many people have MLB Rico or like a usable one. I mean, I guess like one LB Rico would work. I don't think Rico's that big of a deal, depending on her LB. I could probably leave that out. Fuku will be a slot, and then Marv. Who should I replace with Biko? Who would be like the best rating for... I've never actually used this card. Most usable at 0 LB, 1 LB. That'd be sweet. Just for raw stats. Windy looks like should be pretty damn good though. I don't know what her 0 LB, 1 LB's stats look like, but her spec route is kind of funky though. Yeah. So we're just gonna assume MLB Kita, any LB Rico, because fine motion is gonna be so relevant in terms of wit grow. So this should be the general deck. I guess you could use Nice Nature if you wanted to, too, but MLB R Rico? What I could do is if anyone has R I mean, I realistically could just borrow Rico and assume another SR wit card. Could do that. Or a welfare card. That'd be better. I don't know, would you want Rico is pretty damn good for raiding though. Kinda want both its on and straightaway XL. So yeah, we'll just switch out for a wit card. Now I think Daiwa is gonna probably be your best option for the other wit card. It's either Daiwa or Taiki. I think it's Daiwa usually. So this is probably what a pretty simple rating deck would look like, or like the lowest of the low. If you don't have like anything more SSR than these four, or yeah, this is like a budget S rank attempt. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll see. This is more where my brain is at for my wheelhouse right now, so this should help. versus a TT run. So, what was my affinity rating? God, I don't know. God, probably low with these two. So as far as rating runs, if I had to like, I mean, Dai was a pretty good hint generator though. It is pretty tempting to take this. I guess like the low roll would be that you get one of the pace chaser skills. There are 3 good ones. So in this example, it's either you take the hint or you wreck. Just because I don't, in rating runs I don't really value early friendship unless it's like 3 cards in one slot. So the reason why this is easy to S plus is assuming with this deck and doing no extra races, it shouldn't be that bad to get to cap speed and cap wit on Maruzensky, because she's a 10 speed and a 20 wit. The main issue would be getting high enough power, but it shouldn't be too hard. Man, I'm just gonna hope that I get a good skill in here. All right, well, I mean, I guess it's not as bad as the power tree or the pace racer. Here we'll wreck to get mood up. So, since we're only playing with Rico, it's not too bad to wreck in the earliest turns. So Fuku SSR is actually really good for score. If you have an Uma that has A medium, Clairvoyance is actually worth a pretty decent amount of rating for rating score. Take the 20 speed, that's fine. Yeah, Fuku is a good stat builder too. That too. Take wit. Rating runs, it's a lot better to take wit earlier too, I should say. You can always high roll speed towards the end, and you can. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty good. You can high roll speed later. Later in the run. Getting higher wit early is normally gonna be better for you in terms of high rolling, unless you get like super lucky on your wit cards later in the run. You're like getting triple wits or double wits consistently late run. Here we'll go for Rico and the 2 friendships. Now that we have Charming, we can prioritize friendships a lot more. Adobe run later? I could. So here, even though speed training would be nice because there's a unity training here, this would let me get another training the next turn while still building the same amount of friendship. We just miss out on. We're pretty much trading 1 unity training for getting a turn next. We'll go speed since she's a 20% wit. And then we'll get friendship here since we have 3 cards there. Well, the only problem with rating runs versus TT runs is on rating runs you're filling out with skills that are from multiple different distances. That's kind of the only issue. The extra stats here. You get another wit training. Not a bad start. Pretty good. We got a ton of Daiwa hints there too. We got two usable ones, so that's good. Yeah, gacha games are kind of tough. I mean, this is the only gacha game I've played, but trying to oh, we could get mile corners here. I like that. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I've played this as my first gacha, I can easily see burnout, especially if you're like when I used to play Champions Meet really seriously instead of Team Trials. My level of burnout on spark farming was really bad. I'd stopped playing for like a week after doing when I was doing parent farming, I'd stopped playing for a week, and then I came back and I started playing Team Trials instead, and that helped a lot. Oof, that's really hard to pass up on. I think I'd rather take wit training. That's super hard to pass up on though. Take wit. I want to get friendships up early. Charming's like the one exception where I would probably want to get friendships. I mean, if I can get everyone up to rainbow training before junior year even ends, that'd be pretty big. That's not bad either. Yeah, I'll probably take that. And I'm like landing on all the turns where there's no G1. I'll just take, yeah. Take wit, get energy back. Be able to decide between racing or training next turn. This is where we pick Fuku for clairvoyance. Assuming we win unity at the end. And this is gonna be my first race turn. If there was a rainbow here, I'd probably take that and get Kita up too. But instead of this being a power blue orb would be nice for rating, but a stamina blue orb doesn't really carry that much weight. We'll just go for an early race. Get Fuku for TT? If medium, yeah. I think all my medium Umas have Fuku for TT. Well, that's nice. That's a good training. I don't know where Rico is. I don't think I've gotten a date yet. So we should be full rainbow now, which is really nice. I wish Rico would show up though. Starting to get a little dicey. We'll go ahead and take a rest here. We'll run in the next two races. Speed and skill points. Gamble Rico on rating? Yes, I do. Getting the hints for it's on is really good for rating runs, so I do gamble it, yeah. I mean, it makes it suck because I mean then you have the chance of missing it, even on like a front runner. But generally, it's on is so valuable that gambling, if you're just going for straight rating, is usually a good idea. So it looks like we don't get Rico before New Year, which is kind of unfortunate. This kind of plays into what I was talking about earlier, where I'm kind of here. I could obviously take wit here and get the stats in Unity training, but there is a G1 on this turn, and I'm mostly just gonna hope that I high roll later in the run versus now and get all the G1s while my trainings are still lower level. Stamina stat. So this Uma straight is only for rating. If you were making a real Uma, then yeah, it would matter. But if you're just going for straight rating, then you don't really care about how the Uma is going to perform, right? If you're just trying to hit S plus or SS or anything like that, you're just going speed, power, and wit on all your stats. Oh, that sucks. That's tough. She got second in dirt. Ugh. I actually don't really run Maru's secret event most of the time. I don't know if it's just because I forget or what. Is there a doc or something that says min stamina requirements for TT distances? No, there isn't, which is another reason why I wanted to make like some sort of guide, because I think the reference doc is kind of really mixed up on stamina requirements for TT especially. Is it G3 on this turn either? Next turn. But like for sprint, like the absolute minimum's like 350, 400. And you don't really need any more than that, and you can still finish the race every time. Mile is like 600, 650, and that's fine without recoveries. Medium, you're looking at like 750 and a gold recovery. And then long, it depends if you have a heal unique or not. But like super creek with swinging maestro and a heal unique can get away with like 750 or something pretty crazy compared to what the ref doc would say. And then dirt is obviously the same as mile. Is there a reason why you say you said earlier you don't prio bonds as much without charming for rating runs? On rating runs, I do so many runs where if I just don't get rating without charming, it's just more unlucky. If you get charming, you can snowball a rating run really fast. So if you get charming, it's a good idea to go for more bonds. If you don't get that many bonds on a rating run without charming, it's more just unlucky. So for Taiki, for example, if I got charming off of Nishino Flower, I would go for more bonds early. If I didn't get charming and I didn't get that many bonds early, I would probably just door the run as far as a rating run would go. Kind of just redoing early career. This is really specific to me, just because I'd be more min-maxing a good early start. But it's really reliant on early career and how lucky you get on where these cards are showing up. Why is Biko card so good? Biko's really good because she has training effectiveness. Her training effectiveness is really high. And her spec prio is not too bad either. And her race bonus too. That too. Just forgot. I kinda want more speed explosions. Yeah, high rolling in early career on rating is most of it. Hey Kami, how you doing? So there is an HK on this turn, but that is a pretty good SP turn. I think for the rest of the run I'll probably go for trainings. I feel like I've run enough races on Maru. Ooh, that stamina's a little scary for this race. I'm kind of worried about that. Oh, you know what? We already went past the Fast Learner event. We'll just buy that. Stats by dates. So the big points of having, or like gauging what your stats are and if it's gonna be a good run, is the first New Year, the first summer. Like pretty much summers and New Year's are pretty good indicators of how a run is going as far as stats go. So for New Year, anywhere in between like 300 to 400 on each of the on speed and wit is pretty much fine. Like I'll continue a run, especially if it's like 350. 350 and above is like pretty good. Summer 450s are generally pretty good, and then out of summer, like having like a 600 stat or something is like an acceptable level. And then entering classic year, like 700 is usually pretty good. 700, 750. It kind of just goes up by like 150 to 200 from summer to New Year's. 1,000 before second summer adore. Yeah, I'd probably adore like every single run. That one that I had recorded was kind of an outlier. That wit was so high on the Taiki UG. We should win this easily. We're one rank up. Yeah, UG was oof. UG was something. Where's the UG UG Gold City? I'm waiting. Waiting for your UG Gold City. Never happening. Unlucky. UG won Dover win? Fuku speed probably, honestly. Fuku speed's gonna make it a lot easier on a lot of different Umas. This run's actually not too bad on sets. 500 and 600 with extra races. It's pretty good. Never on pace. Go ahead, take another race here. Could take wit here, or not wit, guts here. Take guts here for unity, and then either race next turn on the sprinter stakes, wreck if there's no good trainings, or if there's a really good training, we'll take it. That's like almost, but it's borderline. I'd rather have stats at this point, or not stats, SP. I was like almost at the point where I would take the training. It was really close. That will probably be the last optional race I have, if not one more. That's good. Because now I want to make sure that I cap. Man, what the hell is this? We dead ass? Spec prio not real? Some shit? What's going on here? Come on, brother. What is that? Goodness gracious. I need that on speed. Oh, there we go. That's nice. No explosion though, that's annoying. Ah, there we go. Not bad. You have taken it, guts is real? Yeah, okay. Okay, pal. Whew, okay. Starting to high roll now. Yeah, 650s is pretty good by New Year. It's not 700s, but it's not like I'm going for UG or anything. SS only guts card? Oh lord. I haven't done a guts run since I made that ogre. It's been very long. Ever since Unity, it's always been speed, power, wit. I don't know how I would do with a guts only deck. It'd probably be guts wit. Yeah, guts wit would be the the padding strat for that. I'm sure Anton would have some input on that. Hopefully we win. Okay, cool. Cool. This run's like pretty good, but I'm not sure if it's like perfect. Actually, I should change the stream title because CM is almost here. It's almost time. Almost time to watch my child run. 6 Arga cards. Oh. Now we're getting crazy. Go ahead, take wreck here. I don't really want to race anymore, so. Nice. And I would really prefer these explosions to be on speed. That's okay. Runner straights, that's nice. Keep going. Nice. Our stats look pretty good if we're not gonna take any more races for the rest of the career. We could probably do like one more and still cap both. Take wit. And always high roll speed later. That's kind of a 50-50 though. Yeah, speed wit is usually the best bet. If you high roll power wit, or if you high roll speed power like Ogre can be really good. Try raiding Maru. Two PAL cards isn't usually gonna be a good raiding idea. Just because when you're maximizing wit like this, you don't really need the second PAL card. I think it'd be more 3-2-1 than anything. I don't know about bringing a another PAL card for raiding. I think more like Coco has it where it's 2 speed, 3 wit would be more preferable. We'll run Victoria Mile. I don't know. That's just kind of how I think about it. Usually for CM, kind of a hard question for me because I haven't built CM in a while. Maybe I could do a CM based run before a Group A finals comes up here soon. I think it'd be more of a power card instead, like Rice Shower. So the main difference on raiding runs is the skills you're buying. You're pretty much just buying any take this. You're buying skills across like every single A aptitude that you have, and not buying skills that are going to proc on like one race. That's probably the biggest difference. Like I'd be buying if I had like all the skills that I could, I'd be buying corners and straightaways for sprint, mile, and medium all at the same time because they all give you 239 rating versus buying like skills to win races too. That's also why they don't really make great TT horses, because their skills are spread out all across the place. Oh, on stack goals. So for stack goals on rating, you're trying to cap speed, you're trying to cap wit, and then get as high power as you can. For TT, you only need like 800 wit until it starts to become a little redundant. Like 800 wit's perfectly fine, and you can do more races instead to get more skills. It's kind of how I divvy it up. Go ahead, take our last recreation here. Seems like we should be able to double cap as long as we get like one more double training. Ooh, some ramp up hits. That's nice. Yeah, I could do a pure rating run. I do actually still need to do one for dirt. My dirt umas aren't like super maxed out. Take speed. Our wit's already high. Okay, so this caps out our wit. We don't need to do wit anymore. Or at least it brings it super close. I mean, that's almost done. Oh, we didn't get level 3. Okay. The ignited skills are worth. Oh wow. I mean, I could do one more. Now I need speed training though. And, yeah, that's one. Need like one good one. One or two good ones, and we have like one turn for a rest. That's fine, I guess. Ooh, shifting gears. We've gotten really good hint luck this run, out of anything. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat Zenith though. Kind of a rough team. Only 2 Biyumas, and they're both in Kogan and Glasses aptitudes. Kinda cooked. We got great hints this run, as far as the rating Uma goes. Really good. This should be able to get S plus at least, I would think. Alright, oh, here we go. 4 triangles. Let's see. We're kind of just hoping that the other 3 races that aren't medium and long win. Alright, well that's not good. Oh. Oh. Aww. Alright, so we miss out on clairvoyance, which is kind of the hard part. The goal of this run is score. I was doing a rating run per request. So we'll rest here and just hope that we get 2 really big speed trainings in the next couple turns. Me? Yeah, that's me. I'm Neb. Neb, Ben, Beb. Well, Oh, I am actually gonna pick wit because there's a difference of 9 skill points here. I don't think that we're gonna tap speed, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. That'll probably hurt a little bit. I think it should still be S plus. And I want a big speed train though. We also didn't beat Zenith, so that hurt a little bit. What's Karen Bukator doing here? She's my favorite. She's still not in the game. I don't get it. Just fell in space. No. Yeah, Kita didn't show up that whole time, didn't she? What a fraud. Like 40 more spec prio than Sweet Tosha. He still frauded me. Alright, so less than 50 SP. 63 is pretty good. Oh man, we didn't get It's On, which kind of sucks. We'll take both of these since they're relatively cheap. Fast paced, early lead. What else do we have for super cheap? Mile corners, changing gears, unyielding spirits, really good. Front runner straights, tail held high. And now that we've covered everything that's like 120 or less, we can go back. Rushing Gale for 289 will probably be good. And then, let me think. I think we can afford to instead of Professor of Curvature here, which would take the rest of all my SP. This is like 509 rating. What we would do here instead is take Huge Lead for 136, which is 239, and then we would take another 239 skill, which soft step would be. That leaves us with 108, and now we can buy another skill, which would be more than buying Professor of Curvature. So instead of 509 rating, it's 239, 239, and then I think this is like or maybe we could get a Pace Tracer skill or something. But this would be 100 and something. Let me check really quick. So if my rating calc would work. So this would be 174 rating. So 174 plus 239 would be a lot more than 509 that Professor of Curvature would give us. So that's why we do that. But yeah, that should be pretty ideal. Ended up on 0%. Here, let me grab the rating calc that I use. So this is the one that I use. Let me grab the other one that I know of. Dafuda, like Toaster said. This is the other rating calculator. So you can use either one. I've just been on the Google Doc one because that's what I've been using the whole time. But yeah, I know landing on 0 skill points is nice. It makes everything that I did worth it. Oh, we didn't get S plus. Okay. Well, we did get S, but not getting cap speed probably kept us from getting S plus. So if I remember correctly, capping speed here is worth, let's see. Yeah, it's 400 rating. So that actually would have gotten us to S plus if it was capped. Close. Yeah. Almost there. If we cap, that would be S, but unlucky. But yeah, that's with the minimum cards. Let me go ahead and do a full run. Look at all that. Very nice. Oh, let me go ahead and do these. I want to get my card. I want to get this marvelous card. Deck recommendation for Xmas Ogre? Actually, I did want to do a run on her, so I might try that real fast. I kind of want to make a CM Ogre. Dude, let me roll my wheel first. Yeah, Rappy did almost hit S plus with all our cards. I don't know if I could do anything like that. That was pretty crazy to me. Yeah, I can make a CM attempt. It's been a long time though. I think the last time I made CM based him was somewhere around CM4. It's been a long time. Go ahead, uncap that. I want to get this leveled up. Me and Rappy were thinking that this would be better for UG runs. I do want to get this up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to MLBing that. Guys, only half an hour until we get to see them run. Oh man, I hope I get a jobber lobby. I don't know if I'd be able to beat anybody that has like a pretty significant team, but we'll see. It'd be close. If I end up running against someone that has like a fully CM optimized team, I don't think there's a chance, but we'll see. The great mood setting does give me a pretty decent chance though. I'm not the jobber. Hey, technically I am the jobber. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do SCM Ogre, because I do actually want to try it. I don't remember if innate experience is good. I'm pretty sure this isn't a great skill for CM, especially on Arima. So let's see. I don't know what the skills you want on Champions Meet are though. That's kind of my one downfall. Innate is good. Interesting. I need to actually look at the skill list real fast on Race Sim. All right, let me see. So end is the strat on this. That's interesting. That seems like it would be a pain to get her to end. Was that 7? 7 sparks? Yeah, 7 end sparks. I feel like late would just be fine. Let me see if I have good-ish parent for this. I don't think I really do. Oh, I got a good parent right here. Yeah, and this looks funny next to each other. They look so out of place. Oh, end is for straightaway spurt. I see. Yeah, and then you pair that with 777s. I see, I see. So for late, would you go try and get like on your left or something? Maybe. You want Dober for sure. I see. So maybe I'll just take her then. Get a triple 7 hit too. But her skill list isn't that great though. Yeah, I know that having 777 is like the ideal, so that you get late race excel. But I don't know too much more than that. But Dover being essential does make sense. I just don't think I have a good Dover. Wait, this one's kind of my best, but her skills are pretty meh. Especially that creek at the end. I think her Fanny might be good, so maybe. Do I have a good long borrow though? I might have to Uma DB something. Oh, look, C end. Still far away though. If anyone's got like a good Dober parent anywhere. There's one right here. This one good? I see. Oh, that one has straightaway spurt. Oh wow, that's actually a pretty good parent. If I had like end closer. Global. GLB is global. I think how many recoveries would you even need for this? Do you need that many stamina sparks? I mean, maybe. I wonder if I could find a good end closer parent. I feel like my I do kind of want to do end closer. 750 plus 3 whites. Let me go ahead and DB something. See if I can find a good end closer. So I would assume that you would use what's it called? What's your name? Rice shower for the power card. So I guess you could get swinging from there. Or does it not proc on this track? Or not swinging. It does cooldown proc on this track, I should say. Oh yeah, that's right. Cooldown not worth it on this track? Okay. Well, I guess it would be on any track. That's true. So what would be the other one? Well, I guess end would have go home. I guess B still would be the late one. Yeah, after school stroll in 777 corner would be the end closer meta for sure. I think if you found like a B still parent, maybe that would be the late surger one. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and look for that parent. See if there's one that exists. It'd still have to be a pretty ridiculous parent, because I don't have any of my own end closer sparks. No, I don't even know if anyone would even have something like that. 7 end closer sparks seems pretty insane. All right, let's see. There's 28 parents with seven enclosure sparks. See if any of them are good. Actually, here. Let me go ahead and change my scene. Actually, how many of these have straightaway spurt? That'd be a good idea too. Mostly just want power, stamina. Speed, or stamina. Is Chronogenesis really that much better than UmaDB? I've always just been UmaDB because I assume that they gave the same results. That summary space is not too bad. 8 power. Long corner, straightaway spurt, all inherent. Okay. Get in. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh, that's race. Goodness. Okay. Oh, not 3-star. We don't need all that. Just need 1. Just to get a baseline out. How do I search? Yeah, I guess you would search by hitting search, you know? Yeah, so 47 on this. Yeah, you're right. This one's not too bad. Let's see if we can find a Dober though. There's a Dober. That's pretty good, ain't it? 2 straight spurts, enclosure corner. 1 Dober. I mean, that gets you to enclosure. Alright. So we'll remember that one. And see if there's anything better. But that's pretty damn good. So Ryan. That was good blue sparks, wasn't it? Not really. Kinda iffy. But at that point you play more for the sparks. Yeah. Versus the blues. Affinity does keep going after you double circle, yeah. I used to grind for really high affinity lineages before. I would go all the way back to like great 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 grandparents to start a lineage. Back in the CM grind. Okay, yeah. So it seems like that Dober parent's probably gonna be the one I take. Go ahead, take that. And then I'll also, in case anyone wants it, paste it there. Now, go ahead and go back. I'll have to take somebody out. What do you have? You have something good? What did I use this for? This must have been my bourbon. Go ahead and get rid of that. I think the only issue maybe is the straightaway spurts not being on Deborah herself, but should be fine. So let me set up a career. Just it? Yeah. So go ahead, throw that on. And I would have to use one of my long parents. I have like a half decent one. This one maybe. Oh, this one actually has straightaway spread in it too. Maybe this one. I don't think I have much of a better one. As far as CMs go, my parents are kind of eh. It looks like that might be my best. Gets me stamina too. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to end up being I end up choosing. Oh wait, Miss Bacon. Oh, I kind of like this. Oh, but this one's got, yeah. I think this would probably be better. I'll just have to get more power. And so let me think. What would the best deck look like? So price power. I don't know if you want wit cards in the CM. Probably not, right? Just skip. Chin. And trying to put together a CM build right now. That's true, you do need the three to proc every time. Maybe like a fine motion borrow. Does anyone have better hints than this? I feel like those hints are pretty mid. Oh, sweet Tosho SSR. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and then you just kind of hope on that. Oh, she has straightaway spirit. Forgot about that. You don't even have to. Wait, so where's that? Is it RNG? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the first event, ain't it? I feel it. I mean, I am a gambling person. I could just 50-50 that and not need a straightaway spirit parent. That sounds more up my alley. I mean, shoot. So fine motion instead there. And I don't think really anyone else is that good of anything. Yeah, so I guess it's nice nature would probably be the second wick card. Try to miss 3 times in a row? Well, don't bring that energy over here, pal. I don't want to hear that. You take your bad energy somewhere else. Oh, actually, I found our another weight card. Right here. Yeah. Looks like nice nature would probably be the other one. So I wonder if I could go find a more favorable, like after school stroll end closer parent versus straightaway spurt instead then. Oh, it's almost time for CM. Almost time to watch the ogre. Let me. Oh, hello, you couple in Twitch chat. Sorry, my my other window is blocking Twitch chat a little bit, so I haven't been able to see him. Let me. Go ahead and pop up. See. And there are a lot more viewers than I thought in here. I did not know we were at, what is that, 100, 137 concurrent? Hi guys. You know, there's so many people watching this. Alright, so we'll go ahead and change the tail to EG Taiki Bigs on. Yeah, so I have both streams running right now. So the reason why I have both up is because the way that OBS is set up, it takes out the music automatically in the background. So my VODs don't get muted on Twitch, but YouTube doesn't have the same thing. So if I play like a if I play a song that might be copyrighted and I don't know, then that section gets muted out. And in case I say anything important, yeah, I will. I'll link it to my my channel profile. But in case I say anything important in that time that the copyright song might be playing, I want to have Twitch VODs. And of course, anyone that prefers Twitch, they would also be nice. Oh man. Well, I'm happy you're here, Shining Zero. I appreciate anybody that's shown up for this first stream. I was pretty nervous about it, but I did have a lot of help with Saya setting it up, making sure everything was polished enough for the first stream. Hi, Cecil. Cecil? CC? One of those, I think. Damn, was I too late for the stream? No, we're still going. I've just been going for 3 hours. Want to ask a bunch of questions? Yeah, that's fine. I'm all good to ask questions. I might have to dip out after CM though. I still have to go for a run today for my training, so maybe after CM I might take a pause and then potentially come back later tonight. I'm not sure. Ukedr is on the stream, so I like and sub. Perfect. How was CM? I haven't opened it yet. It is 5 o'clock, so it is time. I was for the past couple minutes, we were trying to find a good parent for making a legitimate ace for the next CM. I was gonna have one legitimate ace. Yeah, so I'm actually marathon training right now. So I've been trying to run pretty much almost every day. A couple days where I take a break, but all right. Oh boy. Oh, I sure hope my lobby isn't that hard because I really want her to win. All right. So I think if we end up getting a scary lobby, then we'll see. But we'll see. Hopefully we don't get like an insanely CMified lobby. Pro now. So we have. Okay. So she is not #1 favorite on stamina and speed, so I'm a little concerned. Oh, it's a Suzuka too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So 4 fronts is a little scary. I don't know if Taiki's gonna be able to get her unique off. Oh man, there is a Xmas Ogre. Dober might have a shot here. Okay, it's a Pace Ogre, and it doesn't have medium S. I'm not like super scared now. But I mean, it still might be really good. This Suzuka is a runaway. It is a medium S Suzuka. I mean, that thing's not that bad. I'm a little afraid of it. Kinda just hoping that the fronts. Oh, maybe they'll spot struggle. There's two. That might be good. Okay, so I think the biggest threat is the Christmas Ogre, and I'm hoping that the two Suzukas kill each other. pretty much. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, here we go. We'll put this in landscape. This is a big moment. I'll let me like that. All right. We're gonna hide all this, and then we're gonna see. Can Yuji Taiki win with her her understand requirements? So my biggest plus is that there's no debuffer. So Yuji Taiki is pretty much guaranteed to survive. That's probably the best part here. All of my Umas will survive. So we'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. God, I wanted to win so bad, so I get a screenshot. That'd be a legendary win. But I'm not sold on if they're gonna be able to beat 4 frontrunners in a Christmas Ogre already. We'll see. Well, if one of those other two win, then we'll have another funny screenshot anyways. So either way. But we'll see. Yeah, I bet these guys are pretty surprised by the lobby. All right, so double late start. That's a good start for me. Oh, big clairvoyance procs there. I think we might be able to win off that. Get an early Professor of Curvature. Might be able to get a double proc off there. So my only fear with this is that my Taiki is not going to be able to catch up enough to proc, because she doesn't proc from 5th, does she? Yeah, I think it's a 3rd and 4th. At least Suzu late started, so they didn't spot struggle. Yeah. This is looking pretty rough. I don't well, Taiki's catching the Daiwa at the back of the pack, so maybe he might be able to hit it if she gets close enough. Dober's not in a bad spot either. All right, here we go. So Dober gets her unique off. Man, I wish she was an S medium though. I don't know if she's gonna have enough to catch up. Not sure if Taiki gets past the one in time. No, she didn't. Dober's flying though. Oh, Taiki got it. Okay, hold on. We might actually have it. we might actually have a good chance. I need Dober to keep running. Dober just needs to catch the Suzuka, and I get in. Come on. Run, Dober, run! Run, Dober, run! Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Yes! No shot. Oh my god, the rating team won. Taiki didn't get first, so that's kind of sad. But oh my god, the rating team won CM. That's insane. I never would have expected that, ever. Oh my gosh. This is why we make Mejuro Dober. This is why we make Mejuro Dober right there. Oh my goodness. Dude, free screenshots. Man, I haven't gotten a rush like that from CM in a minute. That was incredible. GG's. Can you believe it? Gosh, I can't believe that she actually caught that Suzuka. I thought that Suzuka was a free win after the other one late started and didn't spot struggle with her. Those two front runners were really strong too. That was a great win. Like, I mean, that Maru's really good too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think if the Suzuka hadn't gone, I mean, obviously it's a runaway Suzuka. So if that Maru had actually been first, there was no way. I don't think I would have caught her at all. But that runaway Suzuka made it possible. Oh my gosh. I think that might be the best CM win that I have. Like legit, that might be the best CM win I've ever had. And that's including the ones I actually built for at the beginning of the game. Gosh, that is peak cinema. Man, the discourse that these screenshots are going to cause is going to be insane. Understand who? Who's understand? Not me. Let's go. God, I really wish that she would have won, but with a super front heavy lobby, I don't think there was any way that she could have, even with the late proc. But God, that's awesome. Oh, this is a funny screen. This is a funny page. Gosh. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that Dover's just been doing so well. I figured that she would probably be my best shot. She's just been so strong ever since I put her in. TT Umas really can do it. Hey, there was one CM where I put a TT Taiki in, the 1 mile CM, not the last one, but the second to last one. They ended up winning that one too. They can do it, especially if it's mile and sprint. I mean, they do have like a legitimate shot. Oh man, that's awesome. Even though I wasn't expecting to win, that's great. Look at that. 25% win rate and she wins. That's amazing. If anyone was curious what she was, here's all her stats. But yeah, nothing you would expect to win at all. I mean, there's what? 1, 2, 3, no, not even 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's nine skills out of all these. No, my unique's procced. Yeah, it does suck when you have really specific proc conditions. The after they nerfed shooting for victory, I was really disappointed. It also made it harder in team trials to score. I don't know why they did that. Gotta go. Yeah, no problem. Boyrus. Yeah, Boyrus. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Really, really do. I do look forward to the next stream too. I'm not 100% when my next stream will be, because I could always do it after my work days, but Tuesday and Sunday are my off days, so I'll probably definitely stream on those days I have anything. So now I need to figure out what to do next, but I'll probably go ahead and end stream for now, and then I'll go out for my run, and maybe I'll just take a rest for the rest of the day. You're up for work tomorrow. But maybe next time we'll do more raiding runs. Oh, probably involve an actual CM build on Ogre. I'll probably take a look at more Encloser 7 parents, and now that I know that, because I had forgot that Straightaway Spurt was on that SSR Sweep Tosho card. So next time we'll do that for sure, and then maybe we'll make some UG attempts with the new welfare card on that Marv card. So yeah, I will maybe the next time that I stream, or maybe I'll just DM you. I can DM if I find a good Encloser parent with better blues without Straightaway Spirit, since we don't need it. Maybe a after school stroll inherit would be nice. So all right, but yeah, apart from that, I think I'll go ahead and head out. Probably look forward to a stream by Sunday at the minimum, and then any day in between I'll probably I'll go ahead and see if I can stream it any time in between. But I think this was a good first baseline stream out of anything, and we got to see the CM go well. So all right guys, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye. And also thank you to anyone that showed up too. I appreciate all of you for making this a successful first stream. So all right, take care guys.